It's exhibition basketball here on ESPN. The Rockets come in with a laser-accurate passing game. They don't make very many turnovers, and that always defines a smart team. They will be challenged in this game versus the Mavericks, who come in with a very conservative defensive style. Don't expect to see a lot of jumping in the passing lanes because they force very few turnovers. So let's send it over to Bob Steele and Rod West in Houston, Texas.
Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here at the Compaq Center in Houston. Welcome. I'm Bob Steele with my tag team partner, Rod West. Rod, looking at the starting lineups, who's going to explode today?
Michael Finley is a 20-point-plus scorer a game, Bob, so the defense better not forget to keep an eye on him.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Dallas Mavericks. At center, Rafe LaFrance. At forward, Adrian Griffin. At guard, Michael Finley. Also at guard, Steve Nash. Also at forward, Dirk Nowitzki. Now the starting lineup for your Houston Rockets. At the center position, out of Iowa State, 6'11", number 13, Gilbert Cato. And forward, from Michigan, 6'9", number 2, Maurice Hale. Also at forward, from Michigan, 6'8", number 41, Glenn Wright. And guard, from Maryland, 6'3", number 3, Steve Francis. At the other guard position, from Rhode Island, 6'4", number 5, CUTTINO MOBLEY.
The Rockets corral the opening tip-off. Passes.
Ball. Through post. Blitz, blitz. Watch the pick. Watch down low.
Elevates. Trains the first bucket of the game. Nowitzki inbounds the ball. The Mavericks are just behind here, 2-0. Nash passes.
Two out. Turn for 5.
Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. Fired short by Finley. Passes.
Finley has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Taylor. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it.
Get him. Need help.
LaFrance takes the turnaround J. Tickles the twine.
Pretty good from there, Bobby. Great release.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter.
Watch the screen. Switch.
Pass to the paint. Cato gets airborne. Goes glass on the lay-in.
Cato.
Pick him up. 14 cross. Double down.
Goes up. It's blocked.
Good job, defense. What a block.
Taylor passes it. The Rockets have the ball in a small lead, 4-2.
Ball.
Passes.
Pick coming. 502.
Francis jumps up.
Switch.
Gets the lay-in. Griffin with the inbound. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Tee it up.
Nash gains some altitude. Goes glass on the lay-in. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Leaves the ground, gets fouled, he'll shoot a pair.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
I got him.
The Mavericks bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor.
3 under 5.
Nash dishes it off. Nowitzki takes a shot from the elbow. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
He's in his element when he's shooting that shot, Bob. He is tough to stop out there.
The Rockets have the ball. They're 3 out of their last 4 from the floor. Passes it. Steve Francis elevates. Gets the lay-in. LaFrance throws it in.
Ball.
Passes.
I'm open.
Pops it up from 9. Puts too much on it.
Nowitzki is a proud warrior inside, so he has to be a little humbled when he blows an easy one like that.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. The J was missed by Taylor. Nash has it.
That was a 1 in a million stop right there, Bob. You know, he must not have made his offering to the basketball gods yesterday.
Roll it. D it up.
Pass to the paint. Stolen!
Great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
Francis with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Leaps up. Now is in double figures. Nash passes the ball.
Ball. Inside. Box power.
Passes it.
Down low. Full counter. Watch the box.
Takes a wide open shot. Nails it.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
Francis brings it up. He's 4 out of his last 4 from the floor. Passes. Mobley goes with the fadeaway. Answers right back.
Just wide open on the outside. And I'll tell you, it's all about fundamentals after that. Set, spot, release, and follow it through.
Out.
Finley wants it down
3
low.
under 5.
Releases. Gets the front rim.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
The J was off the mark by Finley. Grabbed by Francis. The Rockets would love to extend their lead this trip down.
Watch the pick.
Passes it. Seven seconds to shoot. Uses the crossover. Francis shoots with the clock winding down. Gets back iron and out.
Shot we wanted.
Now, you're going to see that shot go in most of the time. Big break for the defense.
The Mavericks are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Count that last jumper by Nash.
Nash didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Francis has the ball. He's shooting 80% from the floor. Francis launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. There's the horn, and at the end of 1, it's 14-11. The Rockets have the lead after 1 period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
Assists, Bob. They're really showing what a good passing team they are. They're clicking together offensively and have the advantage on the scoreboard. An unselfish team is always at an advantage.
Nowitzki inbounds the ball.
I got him. Watch the pick. Struck 14. Pin down.
Nash shoots from the top of the key. Can't get it to drop.
You cannot beat that kind of hands-on, in-your-face coverage. And it's so constant, too. That's a good example of how you play defense.
Francis heads up court. He's 4 of 6 from the floor. Passes.
Flare.
7 on the shot clock.
Ball.
Passes it. Puts it up from a step inside the line. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Patient.
Glenn Rice must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Goes with the fadeaway. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
I thought the D would have shut that one down in a hurry, but never underestimate this guy. He gets the job done.
Francis brings it up. He has 8 points from the floor. Passes.
Don't get picked. Open two.
Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Francis was too wide open, if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
They now have the lead after that shot by LaFrance.
Rafe LaFrance made his mind up early that he was going with the flush.
Francis has the ball. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Down by Mobley.
It's going inside.
They work it in. Taylor makes the pass. 7 seconds to shoot. Takes the turnaround J. Gets the front rim.
Mobley was left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that.
The Mavericks can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that.
Help down low. 3 under 5.
Griffin pulls the trigger from the high post. Gets right iron, no good. Nice rebound by the 5-year man out of Michigan. Launches from beyond the arc. Misfired.
He was able to get a good look thanks to that pick, but he just couldn't knock it down.
Nash is at the controls. He's 3 out of his last 5 from the floor. Passes it. They push it inside. Kicks it out. LaFrance takes a wide open shot. Doesn't get the go-ahead bucket.
He has got to stick that open jumper. No one is happy with that shot. Not him, and definitely not his coach.
It's picked off. The Mavericks have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the floor.
You can't expect to retain possession if you're willing to let go a bad pass like that, Bob. You really have to thread the needle when going inside.
Fired from the post. Gets it to fall. He's money from there.
Nowitzki acts like he's going to drive it after making the drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet check.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Cato with the inbound. The Rockets have it. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Francis passes.
1-on-1.
Uses the crossover. Mobley drive to the hole. Gets the lay-in.
Mobley used that crossover to mesmerize his defender, and at that point, it was over.
Nash works it up court. He's shooting 59% from the floor.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
That last tip was up and in by LaFrance. Francis has the rock. He has 8 points from the paint. Passes. In low. Taylor springs up. Watches the lay-in.
Go up strong. Double.
LaFrance rises up. Watches the lay-in.
Nice grab to get the possession, and that was all ball, too.
Don't get hit. Turn 4-5.
Finley elevates. Gets the lay-in.
Michael Finley.
Cato throws it in.
Pick him up.
54 seconds here in the second quarter. Francis passes it.
Switch.
Heads to the rim. Gets the lay-in.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Nash heads up court. He's 3 of 5 from the floor.
13 down. Screen coming. Watch down low.
Now in the paint. Nowitzki shoots. Can't drop down his shot.
Nowitzki is a proud warrior inside, so he has to be a little humbled when he blows an easy one like that.
Stay tight inside.
Bounce pass.
3 under 5. Pick him up.
Passes it.
83
7
go.
on the shot clock.
3 under 5.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the bucket and his 7th point this quarter. He's got 9 in the game.
Mobley isn't going to let a wide open shot like that pass, and I can't blame him. The defense needs to extend their pressure out to the three-point line.
That long 3 was nailed by Nash. We've reached
The NBA
halftime with the
has
score 24-21. Let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap.
Participants or the playing surface.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Mavericks have the rebounding edge here. They're going to need to work even harder on the boards in the second half because this game is just too close to call. Dirk Nowitzki in the first half has a total of 4 points and 5 rebounds. A clear choice for our Sega Sports hot at the half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Nowitzki inbounds the ball.
Get him! Help down low!
Nash dishes it off.
Go inside. Flare!
Launches from beyond the arc.
Nice stop.
Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Finley took the right shot. He didn't hit it, but you have to believe he's going to make that shot a lot more than he's going to miss it.
Caught by Taylor. Mobley fires from 14. Hands it and gets his 11th point of the game.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Pick him up!
Nash has an opportunity to get his third three of the night this trip down.
Go inside. Watch down low.
Passes.
Slide.
Nash takes a wide open shot. Can't answer back.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
Francis brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. The tray was missed by Francis. LaFrance passes the ball. Nash has the ball. He has 6 points from the arc.
I got him. Double. Flare. Watch baseline.
Bounce pass. Nash launches from beyond the arc. Drains the lightly contested shot.
You have got to guard him better than that. He's the kind of guy that can just decimate you with trays.
The Rockets have the ball. They're shooting 20% from the arc. Passes it. Mobley has the ball. 7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up.
A perfectly executed crossover leaves the D out of the picture, setting up a perfect shot.
Nash, if he gets a three this trip, he'll have 4 3-pointers on the night.
Push back.
Top of the key.
Curly curl 89. Line. Watch baseline.
7 on the shot clock.
Ball.
Finley shoots, gets the front rim, yanks it down inside.
Finley has an amazing crossover, but if you can't score after making that move, then it doesn't matter.
Inside pass. Mobley fades away inside. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 15.
Mobley didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Nowitzki with the inbound. Nash is at the controls. He's 3 of 3 from the arc. Nash makes the pass.
Watch down low. Flare.
Lets it go from 17 feet out.
Nice pressure.
Gets right iron, no good.
He has got to stick that open jumper. No one is happy with that shot. Not him, and definitely not his coach.
Passes. Cato fires from the right block. Finley comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Finley grabs the defensive board. The Mavericks are at the controls. They're shooting 47% from the floor. Passes it. Passes. Takes a shot from the elbow. Off the mark.
Van Exel was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Passes it.
Watch baseline.
Francis passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts it up. On the mark, he now has 17.
Mobley has the adrenaline pumping. He's feeling real good right now because everything is falling for him.
The Mavericks work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 4 from the arc. Passes. Nowitzki goes with a fadeaway.
Nowitzki.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Cato throws it in. Francis has the rock. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Passes it. Taylor puts it up inside. Defensive rebound by LaFrance.
Taylor has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
They take the lead on the shot by Nowitzki.
That's the kind of shot where this guy really shines. He delivered that one with textbook precision. That's how you play this game.
Francis heads up court. He has 8 points from the paint. Grabbed by Francis. Gets cut off by Finley. Tries to spin move. 7 on the shot clock. Heads to the rim.
Substitution for the Rockets.
LaFrance will leave the
For
floor.
Mavericks.
Finley inbounds the ball. Nash has it. He's 5 of 8 from the floor. Van Exel now has it. Nash launches from beyond the arc. Can't take the lead.
Nash comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
The Rockets have the rock. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Spins to the hoop. Goes up strong. Gets the board. Puts it back up for a deuce. Nash brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 6 from the floor. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Nash. We're at the end of 3 with the score 32-31. The Rockets took the lead after trailing at halftime. What's been the difference statistically, Rod?
Three-point shooting, Bob. The shooting numbers between these two teams aren't even close. They need to forget about those threes and concentrate on maintaining this lead.
Francis passes it.
Watch the screen.
Francis takes off. Watches the lay-in. Passes.
Pin down, pin down.
7 seconds to shoot. Uses a crossover. Gets cut off by Collier. Shoots with the clock winding down. Has now hit double figures.
Nowitzki gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Collier with the inbound. Francis has the ball. He has 8 points from the floor. Passes it. Mobley dishes it off. Gets stopped by Bradley. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron. No good.
Steve Francis is beyond cold right now, and he's entering the deep freeze category.
The Rockets touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Nash high rises. Goes glass on the lay-in. Francis is at the controls. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes it.
Pick coming. One-on-one.
Francis with the rock. Hand from the arc by Francis.
Big time play right there. You've got a guy wide open for the tray, and all you got to do is get the rock in his hands.
Nash works it up court. He has 9 points from the arc. Now by Van Exel.
Push slide. Turn for a back.
7 seconds to shoot. In the paint. Takes the turnaround Jay. The defensive rebound by Griffin.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Passes. Mobley pops it up from 19 feet. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Mobley was a victim of bad luck on that one. He did everything right, but that rim just wouldn't cooperate.
Don't get hit. Drop. 2 and 4, 5.
Inside.
Help.
7 on the shot clock.
The
Jumper was buried by Nowitzki.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
Collier throws it in. The Rockets, with the score of this trip down, can tie it up. Passes it.
Clear up.
7 seconds to shoot.
Double down.
CUTTINO Mobley launches from beyond the arc. Gets back ironed and out.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The three was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
Gets airborne. Gets the lay-in. The Rockets head into the front court. They're shooting 48% from the floor.
Get down. Double down. Watch the screen.
7 on the shot clock. Mobley passes the ball. Fades away inside. Rolls it off the back rim and in.
Thomas didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Bradley inbounds the ball. The Mavericks could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Nash goes up. Watches the lay-in. He's running, but there's 2 back defensively. Francis picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 15.
Steve Francis, he told his coaches he was going to be more aggressive inside tonight, and I think plays like that are what he was talking about.
The Mavericks have a chance to take the lead here late in the 4th. Into the low post. Nowitzki takes a wide-open shot. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 14 total.
The Mavericks are lighting up the nets tonight, and if they can find a way to create some more shot opportunities while staying on this streak, chances are they'll start to pull away here.
Cato looks fresh coming back on the floor. Bradley will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Mavericks.
Switch.
Steve Francis shoots off the inbound. Can't tie it up.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Received by Nash. The Mavericks will take a timeout here. Finley with the inbound. Passes. They're inside. It's loose. Cato makes the pass. Francis brings it up. He has 10 points from the paint. The Rockets take their last timeout. Francis has it. The steal! Francis with the personal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mobley with the personal. That's his 1st foul of the game.
You can usually count on this guy to make his free throws, Bob, but if he fails to sink the ball here, he leaves his team very vulnerable to their opponents.
He gets the 1st of 2. He's off on the 2nd. Rebounded by Cato. The Rockets have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Francis launches from beyond the arc. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot. He can't get the 1st. He sinks the 2nd. Taylor throws it in. Francis has the ball. He's 6 of 15 from the floor. Francis launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 45-39. That'll do it for this preseason game. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Mavericks come away with a 6-point win over the Rockets. They look to be in good form as they prepare for the regular season. The Mavericks statistically played a pretty even match tonight, but they were the hungrier team. You can't find desire on any official stat sheet, but tonight, that's what proved to be the difference. Dirk Nowitzki finished with a total of 14 points and 7 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. Terrific performance. Well, that will do it for now. Make sure to tune into ESPN during the regular season for all the game's highlights and insight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.